Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Sunday. And another Sunday means that it is time for another episode of the David Hittle Real Estate Show, brought to you by David Hittle and United Real Estate Louisville. So, today we are going to talk about whether home sales are about to surge. There are some predictions going on right now that are indicating that we may see a winter housing market like we have never seen before. On top of that, we're also going to talk about what sellers can expect this season. Two really important topics that I know will help educate and will help you to understand what is happening in this market today. Before we get started, I would love for you to visit my website. My website is shopkentuckyhomes.com, all one word, all spelled out. On that website, you can get a computer generated home valuation of your home. You can search for your next home, and you can also sign up for home searches. You can communicate with me. You can contact me. Everything is available on that website. Again, that is shopkentuckyhomes.com. And I want you to visit that website for all of your real estate needs. But let's get started. Home sales about to surge? That is the question. And we may see a winter like we never have seen before. Like most industries, residential real estate has seasonality to it. For example, toy stores sell more toys in October, November, and December than they do in any other 3 month span throughout the year. More cars are sold in the U.S. during the second quarter, April, May, and June, than in any other quarter of the year. Real estate is very similar. The number of homes sold in the spring is almost always much greater than at any other time in the year. It's even labeled as the spring buying season. Historically, the number of buyers and listings for sale significantly increase in the spring and remain strong throughout the summer. Once fall sets in, however, the number of buyers and sellers typically drop off. Last year, however, for probably obvious reasons, that seasonality didn't happen. The outbreak of the coronavirus and subsequent slowing of the economy limited sales during the spring. Therefore, these sales were pushed back later in the year, and last fall and winter saw a dramatic increase in home sales over previous years. The only thing that held the market back was the extremely limited supply of homes for sale. So, what about this winter? Some experts thought we'd return to the industry's normal seasonality this winter, with both the numbers of purchasers and homes available for sale falling off. However, data is now showing that neither of these situations will likely occur. Buyer demand is still extremely strong, and it appears we may soon see a more uncharacteristic increase in the number of homes coming to the market. The latest showing index from Showing Time, which tracks the average number of monthly showings on available homes, indicates that buyer activity was slightly lower than at the same time last year, but much higher than any of the three previous years. So this year, September 2021, the buyer demand index, according to Showing Time, was 175.5, which was lower than the 184.5 we saw in September of 2020. However, both of those were higher than September 2019 at 112.2, September 2018 at 106.9, and September 2017 at 111.3. A report from Realtor.com confirms that buying activity remains strong in the existing home sales market. They said new housing data shows 2021's feverish home sales pace broke a yearly record in October, with last month marking the eighth straight month of buyers snatching up homes more quickly than the fastest pace in previous years. Buyer activity for newly constructed homes is also strong, and we are seeing that here in our local market as well. Ali Wolf is the chief economist at Zonda, and they recently reported that there is a great deal of demand at sales centers with people lining up and not enough supply. So the only question heading into this winter is whether the number of listings available could come close to meeting this buyer demand. We may have just received the answer to that question. Sellers are about to list right now. So if you are a home buyer, get ready for a potentially opened up market. Instead of waiting for the normal spring buying market, new research indicates that homeowners thinking about selling are about to put their homes on the market this winter, which is unusual. Speaking to the release of a report on this recent research, George Ratiu, manager economic research for Realtor.com, said, what did George say? Say here. George said, quote, the pandemic, that coronavirus, has delayed plans for many Americans and homeowners looking to move on to the next stage of life, and that is no exception. Recent survey data suggests the majority of prospective sellers are actively preparing to enter the market this winter. Here's some highlights from that report. Of homeowners planning to enter the market in the next year, 65% have just listed. 19% plan to list this winter. 93% have already taken steps toward listing their home, including working with an agent, 28%. 36% have researched the value of their home and others in their neighborhood, and 36% have started making repairs or decluttering of their home. The report also showed that 33% have realized that they want different home features. 37% say their home no longer meets their family's needs. 32% say they want to move closer to family and friends. And 23% are looking for a home with a home office. So the data is showing that buyer demands remain unusually strong going into this winter. And research indicates that the supply of inventory is about to increase. This could be a winter real estate market like we have never seen before. So the bottom line in all this is if you are thinking of buying or selling, now is the time to have a heart-to-heart conversation with your real estate professional. As things are about to change in an unexpected way. And you want to make sure you have that professional on your side going into this buying or selling season. So if you have been thinking about buying or selling a home, then I would ask that you connect with me at shopkentuckyhomes.com. On that website, you can do a variety of things. You can communicate with me, which is one of the most important things that I would ask you to do if you are thinking of buying or selling a home. But you can also get your computer-generated home valuation via that website. You can also search for your next home with parameters that you put in. and you can see and keep track of and stay informed about what is happening in this market. So please visit that website, shopkentuckyhomes.com today. You won't regret having the right information at the right times. You need that information, and you can get that information from my website, shopkentuckyhomes.com. So, what can these home sellers that are potentially about to join this market, what can they expect this season? Well, you're likely to see more multiple strong offers this winter season. Are you thinking about selling your house right now, but you're not sure you'll have the time to do so as the holidays draw near? If so, consider this. Even as the holiday season approaches, there are plenty of buyers out there, and they really want your house. Here's why selling this winter is a win for you. Today's buyers are still dealing with a limited number of homes for sale. Thanks to continued low inventory, those buyers are competing with one another for their dream home. And when that happens, if your house is one of them on the market, it will rise to the top of the pool, and it will be worth it. According to the latest data from the National Association of Realtors, which I'm a member of, the average seller received 3.7 offers on their house in September. And looking at that on a state by state level, Kentucky average number of offers received on sold homes was between 1 and 2. So Kentucky is the oddball when it comes to the number of offers coming in. We're seeing 1 to 2 offers on sold homes here in Kentucky now compared to earlier in the year when we were seeing a lot more. Nationwide, the average seller today is getting nearly 4 offers. That number is significant because it means you'll likely have multiple offers to pick from if you sell your house this season. To put things into perspective, no matter where your state falls, remember that you really only need one good offer to close the deal. Any offer you receive will likely be from a highly motivated buyer who's doing everything they can to beat the competition. The stakes for buyers are high. They've been looking for a house and they want to lock in their dream home before prices and mortgage rates rise further next year. Chances are they'll get creative with the terms of their offer, which could include waiving contingencies and offering over the asking price, both of which are great news for you. So if you are on the fence about when to sell, remember your house is a hot commodity this season. As other sellers take a break for the holidays with plans to relist their homes in the new year, you can put your house in front of motivated buyers by making your move today. That means your house will be the center of attention and likely the center of a bidding war as well. So again, the bottom line here is if selling now gives you even more opportunity to win big as buyers compete for your house in today's market. It is an exciting time to own a home. I am seeing home equity rise by tens of thousands of dollars. In the Louisville Lexington market, just between October of this year and October of last year, it was about a $22,000 equity gain on average. Your home could be worth significantly more than it was when you purchased it. And it never hurts to know what that number is and how much equity you actually have in your home. So if you'd like to know the answer to that question, you can visit my website, shopkentuckyhomes.com. You can receive a computer generated home valuation on that website, as well as communicating with me. I can get you a professional realtor comparative market analysis, or PAIR, professional real estate equity assessment. But either way, you want to know the facts, you want to have the knowledge, and you want to know what is happening in today's market just to stay informed. Just like you would on the national news, you want to stay informed about what is happening with the largest investment that you probably own. So until next Sunday, I thank all of you for watching. I hope it was inspiring. I hope I was educational. And I hope that I provided you with the facts that you need to make the right decisions on everything having to do with real estate. And until next Sunday, I thank you all for watching. Have an amazing day, and just stay going. Stay active. Have a great day.